Johan, let's start with the big news of the last 24 hours. Danny Cipriani's signed his contract extension. How good is that news for the club?
Yeah, no, it's very good. Obviously it ends the speculation and all the talks about where he wants to be and the escape things and stuff. So yeah, it's very pleasing that first of all, I always say when players want to stay at the club, it's good for us as a club that they enjoy the environment, they enjoy the club, and that they feel it's a place where they want to extend their career. So we're very pleased, and hopefully the supporters and is very pleased, and it's very good work from David and the management and the board to make it work.
And it must be pleasing as well that he said he always wanted to stay. I suppose it makes sense with what's been put in place, Joe Simpson coming next season as well.
Yeah, again, like I said, I mean, Danny's got been around the block, been at a few clubs, and probably got a lot of options available. So for a player of his quality to decide that he wants to still be involved in his career is just credit to how the players embraced him, and also to the environment that we've got and that he wants to belong here. Obviously there's always areas we can improve in to make it the best possible place for every player, but it's good signs if players of international quality want to stay at the club.
And you talk about that environment. He's described it as a selfless team. How important is that to you and what you're trying to build?
Yeah, I think it's you've summed it up 100% by saying we want to be a team that serve everybody. The teammates next to you isn't just as important as you, and the supporters are important, and everybody that works at this club, everybody from the people that clean the place, that cut the grass. There's nobody more important than anybody else. Then everybody is important for the club, and that's what we want is people and players to care for the club, and that's hopefully the environment will keep on pushing and creating.
It's 2 years to the day since you were announced as becoming Gloucester's head coach, when obviously you were still working in South Africa. How pleased have you been with the progress in that time?
Yeah, like I said, from day one when I arrived, I think people wanted to see results and change. I sometimes, we all want to see results and stuff, but the thing is, sometimes there's no fixed time on that. How long will that change be, and what's the time? Nobody's got a magic wand. You come in and you have to change a few things and see where you need to, can you add value. But it's credit to the whole group, the change that since I arrived, how the players accepted me and how the change came from the management, and everybody embraced everything. So I'm pleased that I believe that we're moving in the right direction. Are we there yet? Definitely not. There is things that we need to improve and need to get better if we want to be up there. But to me, I've told the players the other day, it's not just about winning and trophies. It's about how we conduct ourselves, how we enjoy each other, how we treat each other, and what do we grow as men and in the time that we're together. And I think that's the most important thing, that I want the players to have a place where they said they will be treated fair and that they enjoy themselves.
And there's another opportunity obviously at Northampton this weekend to continue that journey, an important match. Oh
yeah, no, I mean there's it's now 5 matches left, and there's no room for error for any team. So it's pressure games, all 5 of them, and we can just control ourselves. I mean, Northampton is playing great rugby. They're playing an exceptional brand. You can see the hand of Chris Boyd and the change that they've made, and they've got quality players all over, and they inform. So it's going to be a massive challenge. But like I said, we control our own destiny. We know where we want to go and what we have to do, and we just can go out there and give it our best, and hopefully it will be good enough. But it's going to be a tough fight. You've had the extra week's break, of course. How much will that help? Because obviously you're looking to deliver at the moment, game in, game out, and show that consistency. Yeah, I mean, it's good to have momentum. We felt we had that momentum in the last few weeks, but the reality is that we freshened up nicely, gave the players opportunity to get away from the game mentally and physically, and hopefully that will do as well, not just in this game but going forward. So the boys are hungry and excited, and looking forward to the challenge. And injuries, how are you off in that way? Well, that's not so good at that side. I think we all know about James Hansen and Henry Trinder that's out for the season, and then Owen Williams is obviously gone for the season. His long-term injury, and Ollie Thorley is on a 50-50. I suppose theoretically he's finished for the season, but there's hope clinically through the surgeon and stuff that if he rehabs really well and we can keep, being involved in the competition, we may see him for around the last round or the playoffs. Otherwise, that's going to be a weekly thing. Like I said, on paper it's a 12-week injury. It means he's finished for the season, but we believe and pray hard that some miracle will happen, and he's positive that we can get him back in around that 6, 7, 8 weeks mark, and then hopefully, like I said, he will be available at the end. And then Jason Woodward is out for about 5 weeks, more or less. Again, it's a weekly thing with he's got a calf tear, and so it's obviously a quality players that we got injured at the moment in a short space of time, but it allows opportunity for us to test a few other guys. And I've always said it from day one, it's going to be a squad effort, and now we're really going to rely on the squad to pull us through.